All right, good morning, good afternoon. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. However, we got a very demanding topic this morning. Very important topic also. That is being prepared not only to come to the Philippines, but to travel to the Philippines. Okay? What do I mean by being prepared? I mean being prepared not only mentally, financially, but physically. Your physical stamina. You need to be prepared. Okay? Because we talked about uh, what it takes from you in order to travel through the airport, etc., dealing with luggage and so forth. Uh, your travels is going to include layovers. So when you travel, you got to be aware of your layovers, because before the layovers were like relatively short years ago, but the last time I came in 2023, the layovers was ridiculous, man. It was like 10 hours here, and you know, it, it was ridiculous, and it can wear on your physical well-being. Okay, so you need to get yourself physically in shape. You need to do some type of conditioning, okay, months before you plan your trip. So, what I strongly recommend is that you consult your physician about some type of workout regimen, some type of exercise plan, something that you can do to make sure that you're physically fit. Okay, because remember, you're 8,000 miles away. That's going to be 20 some hours that you're going to be flying. Okay, now if you're used to flying is no problem with you, etc. You haven't flown for 20 some hours. It's stressful. Okay, to be in that air all that time is very stressful. So in order to handle that stress, I recommend, and I'm not a doctor or nothing, but I'm just telling you from my personal experiences, is that you need to be in shape. Simply because the last time I flew, I was in nowhere near the shape I was in when I had flown previous years. Let's say 2018, 2017. When I flew in 2023, I was nowhere in that type of condition. And man, it was very stressful. Very stressful. Okay? And it wore me out. But unfortunately, in 2023, when I left the U.S., I believe when I was leaving Cleveland, actually, I can clearly remember this lady sitting right in front of me in the waiting area at the airport, and man, she had a cough that was like, you know, I really wanted to run, but I was getting wheelchair uh, wheelchair assistance, so I couldn't move. And man, this lady had a cough so bad. But bottom line is, by the time I hit Davao, Philippines, I had COVID-19. I was positive in full effect. Only good thing about it was they wasn't testing you and entering at that time, so I didn't have no problems getting in. But yeah, it was a doozy, man. But nevertheless, uh, I'm telling you guys, get yourself physically fit. Be capable of making that trip physically, not just mentally, not just financially, but physically be able to make the trip. Go to your doctor, get you a workout plan, okay? Know what the airports and that look like, so you know what type of physical demand that's going to be on you in going through those airports, because going through those airports can be demanding, especially, I mean, when I first used to come in, I had a bag here, a bag there, a computer bag, and man, I'd be trucking through the airport. But I wouldn't dare try that today, because I know that my physical stamina wouldn't get me all the way to the finish line, because it's a hardship on you if you're not physically capable of doing it. And I want you to be aware of that. I want you to understand. Go with all that noise. I want you to be aware of that it's demanding. Okay? It's demanding of you physically. So you need to, without fail, consult your physician months ahead of time, get you a workout plan. And if you're already in good physical shape, then, just keep doing what you're doing and stay healthy. Okay? Because you're going to be put to the test. Because like I'm saying, it's 8,000 miles away. It's 27 or so hours of flight time. So the thing that I found most stressful was the layover time, because it's just, man, you got to spend 10 hours in a place just sitting around. And most of the time, the airport facilities is only going to have like maybe a couple vendors that's going to be open, depend on where your layover is, Some places you have a layover, man, the airport is popping like it's 9 o'clock Monday morning. But anyhow, the most important thing is be in shape. Get in shape. If you're not in shape, get in shape. And this can be part of your motivation to get you to make this trip. You know that you got to get in shape because you didn't plan this trip on August, September, October, whatever month. So you got 3 months prior to that to get in shape. So you're getting in shape. You're doing everything you got to do to get here to the Philippines, and it's motivation for you. Okay, and trust me, when you're planning an excursion like this, you need motivation. Okay, you need motivation. The trip in itself is motivation, but you need outside motivation, because you're going to have so many negatives that's going to try to discourage you. So you need something positive to motivate you, to keep you in that frame of mind that this is what you're really gunning to do. This is what you're aiming to do, and you're going to stay on track with what you got to do to make it happen. So the exercise and all of that is nothing but a positive incentive, okay, to help you to the finish line. The finish line is getting to the Philippines, okay? So get here, enjoy yourself, be safe, and when you get here, also do some exercise, because when you get here, if you stay here a week or 2 weeks and you just lay around, you got to make that same hump right back. It ain't no different going back than it is coming. It's the same trip. 20-something hours, it's the same trip. Okay? You can make it more enjoyable by being in shape. When I say being in shape, I mean being able to go through that airport, walk through them airports, carry your luggage, whatever you got to carry. And if you can't carry your luggage, arrange to have service to transport your luggage. You gotta use that. You gotta use that brain, man. You gotta find workarounds. So find out what your conditions is as far as the airports, what they have accommodations for, what they don't have accommodations for. Then you compensate so that according to your physical stamina, you can make it happen. All this is based on your planning. But the first main thing you need to do, get to your family doctor. Get a physical, etc., etc. Know where you at physically. Then work yourself from there. Okay? So listen, get in shape if you ain't in shape. If you're in shape, stay in shape. Okay? I'm gonna see you here. Hit me up when you get here. We'll drink some coffee and wash some bread. Now, that's what the Filipinos call it, washing bread. They say the Filipinos is the cleanest people on earth because they wash their bread. They take their bread and dip it in the coffee. Yeah, they call that washing their bread. But anyhow, good people, the sun is coming up in my face over here. I've been trying to manipulate this position for the longest. I had it down for a few minutes, but the sun is coming up in my face, and I'm gonna cut this short. But anyhow, I think I gave you guys the gist of what I wanted to tell you. Get in shape. Get your workout plan months in advance, not a week or two before, months in advance. Be working out. Be ready, because it's a strenuous trip. It's going to be strenuous on your body. Okay, it's not just a walk in the park. You need to be in shape. And if you're not in shape, you got to get a workaround. There's ways to get here without being in the tip top of shape. Okay, but then again, if you're not in good shape, you better ask your doctor about coming here. Okay, so all that being said, one thing for sure and two for certain, when you help other people from the bottom of your heart, from the bottom of your heart, you help people. You're truly helping yourself. God bless and take care.